try to crush this world. Oh my gosh. Oh, freaking right! It is time! Let's go! Okay, my guest tonight is the Chaotic Good Mage! Dude, this guy is incredible. When we started doing some research and jumping into people's streams, I gotta say, out of all of the streamers I've interacted with for this podcast up until this point, the Chaotic Good Mage was like the chillest dude ever, man. The flow of his streams, I envy. I really, it's incredible what he does on his streams. The vibe is really just so chill. It's so chill, and he seamlessly goes back and forth from playing games to just chatting, treats every single individual in his stream like you're their best friend. I mean, he's great. He's great.
Thank you. Wow.
Yes, I'm very excited to be talking to him more, getting to know him, sharing him with you guys, and yeah. So this is going to be a good time. So
I'm excited to be here. I can't wait. I can't wait to just talk.
Yes.
Honestly. That's what I look forward to. Like when I interact with people, it's like, hey, I just want to talk. I just want.
Yeah.
Instead of like being the only one that talks,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Which
Yeah.
It's the nice thing about like Twitch stream, because you got the chat that you go and you kind of have that. But, like,
Yeah.
you got a good old fashioned back and forth, like what we've got going on right now. It's so cool.
Yeah. So I love. Obviously, I mean, I love entertaining. I love being the center of attention. But more than that, I really love building relationships. That's like one of the things I love doing, you know, with viewers and other people. And so this gets my jollies going. Nope, not the right way to describe it, but
I was gonna say Russell's your Jimmy's, but that's something else entirely.
yeah, something like that. But I really look forward to this. So one of the things that we do here on this podcast is I like to give gifts. So I have a couple gifts for you right off the bat. Yes, I love seeing people's reactions. So part of this stream part of this podcast is about me helping. I like to do what I can to help people grow. I like to provide them resources, talk to them, talk through things with them, which I did find out before stream. You use Streamlabs OBS. This is my first piece of advice. Stop using Streamlabs OBS. It's the worst. It takes up so much CPU.
I know, and I'm on a laptop.
Bro, do freaking OBS. Download it now. Uninstall that garbage. That's my first piece of advice.
I did something recently. Like a buddy of mine had his boss.
Yeah.
Kid who wanted to enter like this Minecraft competition. Right. So I was like, okay, I got the perfect thing for you, and I set him up not with Streamlabs.
Yeah.
OBS, set him up OBS.
There you go.
Already started. I know the system.
Yeah.
But anyways, I set it up for him to enter this contest. They made this like really cool video. I was like, okay, yeah, I guess I could use OBS.
Yeah, dude. So when I first started streaming, I downloaded Streamlabs OBS because I didn't know anything, and I started trying to like use it. Well, technically, I downloaded OBS first, and then someone was like, "Use Streamlabs." Yeah, and I was like, "Okay." I downloaded it, and like it was all broken. Like nothing was. It was like broken. I like downloaded it and it was broken. I had to like uninstall it and re-download it to get it to like all my assets to work. And I was like, I'm done with this garbage. And I just stuck with OBS because I was like, and then I found out all the crazy stuff about Streamlabs, and like people were like,
we all found out like crazy stuff like about a month or two ago.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm glad I don't use them anymore. So, but yes, so I have gifts. So the first gift I'm going to give you, this one's pretty practical, I think, and it's new to this season, so none of our previous guests have got it. You're the second person to get this. But what I notice with a lot of people is that they usually don't have their name on screen, and I have my name tag, the Rado. And my buddy literally wrote code for this. He coded this thing. It's a piece of coding. It's really dope.
It's dope. It's the head is floating and everything.
Yeah. So I decided to learn how to code, and I made you your very own chaotic good mage tag with some of your colors. I tried to do the best I can.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we've got your like earthy blue, a purple, and a black. But you can use. I'm gonna give you the files. I'll explain to you how to do it, and yeah.
Oh yeah, that's going up.
Yeah, dude.
It's going up everywhere.
You can use it wherever you want. It's floating and everything. So we're super pumped about that, and we can edit the colors. I'll teach you how to edit them if you want to change them and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
So that's for you. The next thing is what? Oh yeah, there's a couple more things.
There's more.
There's more. But wait, there's more. So I have, and I'm gonna actually add it right now for myself. But I have what we do here is we've got these toes, right? Yoink.
Boy.
We've got these toes that we've been designing for people, for viewers to purchase. And you here on this very day are going to get your own toe. And
My own toe.
This is your toe.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
So we've got a couple things, unique things about you here. You're a mage, so your sombrero kind of looks like a mage hat.
I love it.
We've got the apron for your cooking streams, Kiss the Cook, and of course we got to get Baja blasted.
You do. Hold on a second. I gotta pour some more just for the occasion.
We got to pour some more. This is incredible, guys. This is one of the best things you're gonna get to witness. This man takes a full cup of Baja Blast from Taco Bell, and he somehow pours it into this tiny freaking cup. This is incredible.
Here we go. That's about right.
Oh my gosh! The skill and precision is incredible. It never gets old.
Got a little dribble there at the end, but
it looks wonderful.
There we go.
So
and then we do a little flip. Get the carbonation going. I don't know if that...
It didn't pick up, but we'll make the sound.
Pick up, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, pretty incredible. Awesome, man. Okay, so that is your second gift, but your third gift is in the works. So we were talking about this earlier, about DMCAs and problems with sounds. I actually have a buddy of mine who is a producer, and he makes music for like rappers. He makes beats and stuff. And so we're putting together a DMCA-free, royalty-free Google Drive full of minute to 3 minute like beats and sounds and things for streamers to use. And so that is to come. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be really super cool because I use Stream Beats, Harris Heller, which it's one album and it just gets repetitive, like especially when I'm in the kitchen, like I hear the same songs over and over.
Yeah.
Again.
So we're gonna add some songs. So we're in the process of going through all of his music and like picking some good stuff to put in there, but that will be shared with you soon.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
So.
Listen, I did not come here expecting gifts. These are absolutely fantastic. First of all, this right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, there it is. And then this one right over there it is.
Yep.
Right here.
Yeah, man. I love it. So I don't have a foot fetish, but I've kind of just embraced the toes.
You know, I have too. And like, especially like with my cooking streams.
Yeah.
I actually paint my toenails.
Oh my gosh. I thought I noticed something when I was going through your clips. I was like, your toes looked like a different color, and I was like, there's no way.
So I've done, let's see here. I've done Midnight Blue. I did Periwinkle, and then I did Kikori Green, which was for Zelda, and then I'm back to Periwinkle color.
What started that?
So before like in February or March of 2020.
Yeah.
Like me and my friends went and got a mani pedi,
Uh huh.
which was the first time, and they're like, "Do you guys want a color?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And I don't know, like it's shocking a little bit just to look down because if you've never done it before, seeing a different color,
Mhm.
where like your toes are is it's like, oh oh it's just my toes,
Yeah.
but like now it's just a little bit of pizzazz, I guess,
That's so funny.
to things, and it's I don't know, I like it.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's so amazing. Anything that's unique, I guess, you know. Maybe we'll do it one day. My chat, you guys want? Yeah, I shaved Tuki. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll do a channel reward or a stream reward for a subathon to paint my toes. I think they would love that.
Oh yeah,
My,
like they could pick a color too. Like
oh
have them
my
pick a color.
gosh.
It'll be fun. Listen, who's gonna see it?
Yeah, right. We'll just keep them hidden.
Yeah. So I guess the only times like my viewers will see it is like when I'm in the kitchen and like I'll pan it down, or
Yeah.
when I'm doing the push-ups and things like that. I'll be like, hey, look I just got a fresh.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah, I know. Showing free feed in this economy.
Listen, man. I can't be. I can't be. I got to make my money somehow. Oh my gosh. So the first question I want to talk to you about is I always ask this question. I always do it first. Let me pull it up real quick. But what is your? I like to ask what your streaming origin story is. How did we choose streaming, and what? How did we get here with that?
How did we get here? So I bought all of my starting equipment
Okay.
back in 2017. I was big into comic books and I wanted to do YouTube videos where I would just talk about like comics and stuff like that and like other nerdy stuff, and like I was running several D&D campaigns at the time. It was perfect. I could do this. I bought it in like August of 2017 and I never got around to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my laptop, my only computer, because I bought this thing in 2014.
That's a 2014 computer that you're streaming on.
Yes, it is an Asus Republic of Gaming computer that I bought when I got my master's. So I started my master's.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to play video games and get my master's, and I'm working 2 jobs at the time too. So like I'm just really like going on.
You're grinding, bro.
Dude, the master's grind was so much. I didn't game on this laptop
Yeah.
at all. And then the battery like had faulted out, and what that happens is if it's unplugged from the source, it doesn't work. So I was like, once I get that fixed, I'll start streaming. And I just pushed it off, and then I actually got the battery, and then I pushed that off, inserting it, and then when I actually got it installed, I have no more excuses. This is October of 2020.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. I think I posted onto my Instagram like the first setup I had, and it was awful. It was my TV was on this fold-up table, this plastic
Yeah.
table that you would have for like banquets and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The camera was on a tripod. The laptop was on this box.
Yeah.
And then the mic was on like 2 boxes stacked up.
Dude, that's crazy.
So, but yeah, from humble beginnings, we are here.
So you always wanted to like do some kind of content creation, but
Yeah.
you just ended up settling on Twitch.
Yeah, I ended up settling on Twitch because like growing up, it'd be like, what would be really cool? Playing video games
Yeah.
for a job.
Don't we
Like,
all say
like,
that?
It is like we were kids and like, man, I love playing video games. This would be so good. Like if I could just play. And then it was like you see like the video game credits and they're like play testers, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah. So
Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. And your name is a D&D reference, and you've talked a little bit about you playing D&D in the past. I saw you have an ongoing game that it looks like you do, and that's on Spotify, right?
Spotify, yeah.
So
Yeah, here's the funny thing. So you and I were talking about One Piece earlier.
Mm-hmm.
My original like online presence name,
Yeah.
Kizaru Kuroi.
Who is that?
Kizaru, so Kizaru. He's
Oh, the Admiral Kizaru. Yes.
yeah, right.
Okay.
And I thought when I was reading the manga, I was like, oh yeah, he's got the light fruit. Like Kizaru means like light, and I was in Hikari. Like Hikari is light.
Yeah.
Like light Yagami. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I was like, it's gonna be super edgy, and I was like, I'm gonna be black light
Yeah.
or light black or whatever it is, because Kuro is black, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be like dark light or something. That's what it was. It was dark light, and
Yeah.
the actual translation is yellow monkey black, but because yellow monkey.
Dude, that's so great. Wait. So do you speak? Did you study the Japanese language?
Oh, I've tried for so many years to start it.
Yeah.
Start up. But the best I can go with is like some choice phrases from anime, which isn't the
Yeah.
best place to get your Japanese.
Yeah.
And then like the old My Japanese Coach. So like one of the things that I was like, oh yeah, like I know some Japanese, and like if somebody were to ever like start speaking Japanese to me,
Yeah.
I would go Nihongo wa denden wakarimasen, eigo wa dozo, which is like my Japanese isn't good. Like,
Yeah.
English,
Oh
please.
my gosh, bro. That was good.
But that's always the dream, and like right now I'm trying to pick up ASL. So like, but I've been trying
Oh,
to pick up
dude.
ASL for quite some time. So
My mom and my sister are fluent because
really,
my mother was a teacher for the deaf for 20 years, and then my sister was like, I want to learn. So she learned in like 6 months. My sister's kind of cracked when it comes to academics.
well, that's first of all that's awesome.
Yeah.
Second of all, that's the way to do it, because like you can learn it on your own, but like if you just like this, it's the same way with the Japanese. I had nobody to speak it with,
Yeah.
so like it's just
Yeah. Do you have someone in your life that ASL would work for, or what is the desire for that?
so. My brother is developmentally delayed.
Mhm.
Um, so when he was younger, we would use sign language to
Mhm.
help communicate.
Mhm.
Also, it's just one of those things where I want to be able to communicate with people,
Mhm.
um, and I don't want like a barrier like between the communication.
Yeah.
So, um, plus, also think it's good knowledge to have on hand.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agree.
So, but yeah, that's just I don't know, just one of the things that I want to like broaden.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool. I started learning Japanese 3 months ago, and I hit a stall pretty quickly. Just work and life kept me pretty busy, but I try to once a week write out both hiragana and katakana alphabets, and like stay on top of the
Oh, those are
characters.
oh yeah. Once you get those hiragana and katakana, hiragana is a little bit more of loopy, and katakana is more sharp.
Yep.
And then it's the alterations, um, the little. I'm gonna say tilles for like the actual numbers.
Yeah.
The accent marks on it, like the circles and then like the dashes.
Yep.
Once you
Those.
get those down, yeah,
Yeah.
it's so Japanese is a phonetic or syllabic language. So like once you get the characters down, you could write anything.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's just knowing what the words you're writing are. So yeah. Um, but yeah. So your name Chaotic Good Mage is a reference to D&D,
Yeah.
and you're actively playing, but what do you have plans to like do that ever on stream?
I dabbled a little bit. So I was a guest this last Friday on the Playmats
Okay.
channel, where he has a bunch of people come in. They do a one shot. The one shot that we did was a parody of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I
So,
saw that.
yeah, the geriatric odd attack portals, which turtles a class in D&D,
Yeah.
and that was a lot of fun. And I didn't know what I was expecting, but I was absolutely blown away by the DM and like the people who are there, because some of the people there like don't play a whole lot of D&D, but
Yeah.
they're actors, and like so like the improv is just absolutely stellar.
Oh
And
my
that's
gosh.
sometimes what like D&D is, especially like when you break it down to like a role playing sense.
How did you
Um,
get hooked up with that?
uh, it's we kind of touched it on I think pre-show, but like it's just network.
Yeah, dude, your networking, man, is insane. Like, what are do you just go into other people's streams and how do you go? How talk me through you networking with someone new? Like, do you just drop in and be like, "Hey, I'm a streamer"?
Oh
Walk
no,
me through your
no,
process.
no. Okay, so one thing I learned a little bit early on, actually probably later than I would have liked
Yeah,
to, is like you dropping like the whole "I'm a streamer"
yeah,
chat,
yeah.
and
Thank you.
sometimes you can make you can
Sorry,
make you can make comments. Did they put the ramen down?
she put the ramen on. I can see it. No, you're
Sorry.
good.
So like you just like kind of talk in chat, you relate because like
Yeah,
you game, you stream, you kind of know all these things, which makes you a little bit more able to like empathize, sympathize, kind of like with what they're going through,
yeah,
um, and like you just I don't know, you build networks like a couple times like I'll make friends in Discords, but mostly it's other Twitch chats
yeah.
that I just make a connection. And I've really only been on Twitch actively. So I got my Twitch account way back in like 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
Twitch plays Pokemon.
Yes, I remember that. Those were fun times, man.
Listen, those were fun times. Those
Yeah.
were, oh my goodness. So I actively was watching Twitch in 2020 for the first time. I
Yeah.
had a couple friends like who streamed, but it was like to
Yeah.
people, and they
Yeah.
didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
Um, so, but yeah, it's just I don't know. You just hang out, you chill, you bring a little bit of your energy to theirs, and if you vibe well, it just grows and builds.
Most of the time, I've noticed that you, once you start talking and doing that relating, they kind of can figure out that you're a
Hmm.
streamer.
Yeah.
I've had some unique experiences because I go about when I'm research. So when I started streaming, I didn't really. I networked with people that when opportunities came to me, I didn't go for opportunities. You know, people would raid me and then I'd network and talk to them and stuff. I didn't go into other people's streams. And some people really don't like it when you come in and you're like, I'm a streamer, like let's do
Hmm.
stream things together, like you said. But I got to the point because I before the first season of the my podcast, I when I was looking for people, I was like I had to like get guests, but I couldn't. I started looking in October and I wanted to do November and December. I was like, I have a timeline. I have to get people. I don't have 3 months to network with these people. So I've got to find a way to non threateningly come in a couple streams and then be like, I'm a streamer. I want you. Come and do it. And I just settled on like, I'm just going to be upfront. And like, if they don't want it, they don't want it. And if they want it, then they want it. And it's worked out really well in some situations and other situations. The most frustrating situation I run into is when because I try to relate a little bit and I try to like give hints that I'm like a streamer and like say some things and then they kind of pick up on it and then sometimes they're even like, are you a streamer? Like, and then I'm like, yeah, in fact I am and I'm looking for people and like I wanna, you seem really cool, and then it works out. But the worst ones are when, and it happens more times than you think. People are like, "Oh, this sounds like an amazing opportunity. I would love to connect with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, let's do it." And then you message them once, and then I never hear from them again. And it's like, if you didn't, if you should have just been like, "No, this is not cool." Like, instead of like stringing me along and making me think
Yeah,
that
because
you,
I remember when you popped into my chat. I was doing Legend of Zelda.
dude, you were so chill. Yeah, what were your thoughts?
What?
What were your thoughts? Yeah.
So when it happened, I was like, okay, yeah, no, like we're kind of talking. I think I remember the part where I was at. I was like at the castle or something like that,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, yeah, no, this is very engaging. Okay, very quick to respond. So like you were at the ready,
Yeah.
and yeah, I went back through and I watched the VOD, your VOD for my section.
Yeah.
So I got to see like the other side of
Which
things.
is so cool. I love that. That was just a whim. I was like, let me just live stream me doing this.
Oh
Like
yeah,
previously, I had done it like on my days off, but I was like, let me just do it on Sunday night and see like how it goes. And then I think
yeah.
it was good for like me to be able to be like, look, like you can see me like talking to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually that validated like the whole thing. The fact that you were live streaming it. So
Yeah.
like I was like, oh yeah, this is cool because I think I've seen or heard of other streamers who make it like their own content to go into other people's streams and just like talk with them or
Yeah.
mess with them. I remember I was modding for a friend and uh, somebody had dropped in bits.
Hmm.
And it was like I think it was like 1,000 bits. Like, can you pronounce this word? And it was a Spanish word, and I don't remember what it is at this time. But the key with this person was they had a check mark.
Yeah.
So like my friend didn't catch on. Like
Yeah.
it was a little bit legit. And what they were doing is they were going through and they were like having streamers try and just pronounce this word. Again, I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
I knew it was a bad word. But
Yeah.
like it was like that's what they were doing. So when you came in and did that, I was like, oh, it's kind of like that. I get it. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, no, this is good. This sounds fun. Because when you came in, it's like, hey, I just want to have a conversation with you. I was like, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I think like it's I feel like every time I describe it differently to someone else. Every person I describe it to a little bit differently. But I'm like,
Mm.
I haven't like settled on like the best way to describe it. But most of it's just this conversating about our experiences, and yeah, I think it's just super valuable. So, uh, speaking of like streaming, which is what we're talking about, but like, what's your future plan? Do you have a goal for 2020? Like, what is your future plans?
2022.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
Do you have a 5 year plan? Do you have a bigger plan?
Do I have a bigger plan? I don't have a 5-year
Okay.
plan. I have an inkling and I have hopefully an attempt.
Okay.
I do want to have at least a partner push by end of the year.
Dang. That's what
That's
our last guy said too. So how do you want to make that happen?
So I stream 5 days a week.
Mhm.
So I'd have to like make dedicated content, um, and I got to make sure that I have the following and I have the enthusiasm, along with like probably relying on the network.
Yeah.
Hey, let my friends know, and then yeah, just kind of see what we can do. That's all you do. You have to have like you have to have the expectation of getting let down
Yeah.
because unless like you kind of like work your way into it and it just like happens
Mhm.
perfect, this is great, you don't have to really stress about it.
Yeah.
But when you're kind of where I'm at, you're like, okay, I have to wait for a certain point and I'm just gonna really like grind
Yeah.
because sometimes you have to like evaluate which days, which hours do the best,
Yeah.
and then like focus on those.
You have to get a lot more strategic.
Yeah, you do have to get a lot more strategic. You can't just be like on a whim, like on a Monday night, just go like I'm gonna stream, and
Yeah.
it's like 2 hours, and nobody knows about it. They're unprepared, or like they're not your audience.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, dude. I mean, so I mean, this last year, or even this is your second year?
this is Yeah, this is going into my second year. Like I'll have 2 years down in October.
So how do you feel like your mentality has changed from that first year to the second year?
It's changed quite a bit. It's
Yeah.
changed quite a bit. When I first started, I was playing Overwatch. I was playing Overwatch and Dead by Daylight, and I was like, I'm a really good like Overwatch player. Like
Yeah.
people are gonna want to watch me play Overwatch, but it is very hard. Like at least with my setup, the way I have it up, is I stream off an Xbox. I get because we talked about Streamlabs. It
Hmm.
uses CPU. So if I use a capture card, I kind of cut out that CPU usage.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track of like a game and then keep track of chat,
Especially when you're trying to play at a competitive level.
which is what I like to do. Like I
Yeah.
like to play at a level. So like what did I get? Diamond and plat, which is decent enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just kind of what I thought I would work myself into. And I'm pretty good at Dead by Daylight. I'm not like a habitual red ranker because I just don't play it enough.
Yeah.
But I figured I could do it there too. And yeah, that's not really going to be the case because I can't. And as a streamer,
Yeah.
my priority is the chat first.
Yeah.
It's the game
Yeah,
second.
dude. Yes.
So
And you do that so well. Like so incredibly well that it's almost like I have never eh, run into a streamer that does it quite as comfortably as you. Like
really,
I think that your ability to just go from playing to be like, let's just take a break and then let's just stop playing for 10, 15 minutes and talk about whatever we're talking about and then
Mhm.
go back to playing. Like I feel like that's not normal.
Really, yeah, okay. I can kind of see that.
Your just
It
willingness is just so like it and you do it so seamlessly and your chat is just goes with it. I think it's
Yeah,
so great.
because that's the change in mentality.
Yeah.
Because I was game first, and like people will come. No, they're here for me,
Yeah.
right? They're not here to see me play
How
decent,
humble.
right?
Yeah. No, but
Some
I
people like
agree. I agree.
okay. Some people will come and they'll stop in when you're playing like one specific game. Like, there's like some viewers that I only know will pop in when I'm playing Breath of the Wild
Yeah.
or Skyrim,
Yeah.
and it's like that's the only time I'm going to see them,
Yeah.
which is perfectly fine because that's what they're there for. Um, but it's just again, they come back because they relate to me playing those games.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you do such I think you do such a good job of like making people feel heard. I try to make people feel heard, but like you just like jump in, man. Like even when we were like talking and you're just like I was just like, let me just see. Like, do you want a VC? And you're like, yeah. Like no one else would ever do that. They're like, I'm playing a game. Like,
well, and that's here's the thing. That was a calculated risk, and generally I am bad at math, but boy did I luck into that one.
yeah, dude. I was like, dang, I can't believe he's actually gonna do it. I was like, all right, we're going head for and I am the one I am the kind of one to just I'll just dive in head first without even thinking. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Like who knows what's gonna happen. So but it was
Uh,
awesome, dude.
it was. I'll tell you what. When you said let's VC, I was like, this could go. My initial thought was like, this could go really bad. And I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
This could go really bad, or this could go really good. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna have fun.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So that's why I jumped in.
Yeah, dude, I'm so glad. It was so great. I like after you, I tried asking a couple other people, and they're like, no, absolutely not. I was like, okay. I was like, that's what I expected. So I was like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah,
No.
man. No, it was a blast. So I we're kind of dabbling and touching on it a little bit, but you can you tell me a little bit more about your personal philosophy with streaming? What's your mantra?
My mantra.
I don't know. I don't know the best way to describe it. Like,
I kind of know what you're
yeah,
going for, but I don't know like if I have like a set in stone like developed like mentality like when it
sure.
comes to streaming. Um, I do know like more recently, like I've been very reflective
Mm-hmm.
of kind of like what I'm doing, and I don't know, like I want people to enjoy themselves in my streams and not have to worry about like what else is going on in their life because it's
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be like quote unquote like a cozy streamer.
Yeah.
Although I do have those vibes mostly because I know like I've got um, some teenagers
Mm-hmm.
like that stop in and like um, I this was probably like the most humbling thing is like you're my favorite streamer.
Yeah.
Like hearing somebody say
I
that
love it.
like I didn't think I would get to that point in time. I really didn't. But yeah, I just want to make sure that I create a good environment,
Mm-hmm.
um, and that people have a good time and I can relate to them, which is why I generally try and like keep an eye on chat and like talk to them. Remember, I not to the point of quite writing things down yet, although I do
Yeah.
have a new book for when that time comes.
Yeah,
But
dude.
like it when you have so many people that stop in and you talk to them a little bit, they share their story with you, um, and it becomes real because it's not just like a name attached to a chat.
Yeah.
It's a person behind that, and
Mm-hmm.
like they're going through probably some things that I've gone through or probably worse. Sometimes they're having like the best time and it's like I'm so happy for you and I wish I
Yeah.
could. So,
Yeah, it's great, man.
but yeah, personal philosophy on it. I don't know.
I mean, you kind of said you've shifted mentality from game. You shifted pretty early, game first to viewer
Yeah, game
first.
versus chat.
So I mean, I think that's
Yeah,
probably a pretty good description of like what you got going on. But I mean, yeah,
yeah. Gotta put them first because there's
they're the bread and
there's
butter.
they are. So like they're gonna be the ones that support you along the way, and they're gonna be the ones that actually help you drive your content because
Yeah,
unless like you come up with like your own content and hoping that there's an audience there,
yeah,
like your audience is already there, they know what they want,
mm-hmm.
you just have to take that in
Exactly. You have to fill
and
that void.
yeah, cultivate it, nurture it, and like make it your own.
Do you feel that your master's in business is helping you with
No.
this?
No, it is not. I can determine the beta of a portfolio. I can
Yeah,
I there's some marketing that kind of like
yeah,
goes into this, but like which is just basic principles.
yeah,
And when you look at the more business side of things, like the money and like the capital and like the accounting, that's all fine and good. But a lot of what streaming is, it's new age, social,
mm-hmm.
social marketing,
Yeah,
and then a lot of it is technology based. So, like you have to be very keen on social media, which is something they did not teach you
no,
getting an MBA in the time that I was getting it. It should be now. Like
yeah,
let's be honest, it
yeah,
should be now. But
absolutely. Yeah, it wasn't really in part of my undergraduate either.
yeah,
And I did some marketing classes and some public relations, and even that is like hugely social media
yeah,
based now,
it was certainly lacking. I think the most thing that we looked at was like Twitter and
which is like
some
one of the worst
yeah, it really is.
platforms. Like honestly,
Yeah, every stream that I go live with, I have my OBS kicking out, my Streamlabs OBS. Let me be very specific on this
yes,
one. And then like I'll attach the hashtags for like that particular stream just to see if anyone catches.
yeah,
And in the year and a half that I've been doing this,
yeah,
well, a year and a fourth, once did somebody find me from Twitter.
yeah. It's such a pain, dude.
Yeah.
Such a pain. Oh my, this is, yeah, that's really awesome, dude. Let me skip around for a minute. My other question. Yeah. So I picked up. I'm gonna skip and go to something else. But because we're kind of talking about it, but I was listening to some of your other streams and popping around and listening to stuff, and I heard that you've been out of a job for a little
Oh
bit of
yeah,
time.
a little
So,
bit. Yeah,
so how is that? You're in between jobs. That's what we'll say.
yeah.
You're in between jobs. So what? And we talked a little bit before stream, but there was a time, I think this past October, that
Hmm.
you said that there was a pretty big event that helped kind of take your growth and can we talk about that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can.
Yeah,
And I,
because I'm very interested.
the, there's a pinpoint of where like there's just this upward trend, and it hasn't really like
Stopped.
it here. I'll tell you what it is, and it's I can't explain it. I just can't because there's no numbers that can back it up
Yeah.
that I can trace it back to. But I was playing Dead by Daylight,
Uh huh.
and it was a little bit more behind the curtain. It was probably one of my worst analytical days I'd had since like July.
Yeah.
So it was like one of those days where you kind of know like it's bad and you're feeling down.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
So like you don't man,
You're just not really. You're not. Energy's not there. You're playing, and you're like,
the energy's not there. Somebody comes in, and I mentioned this once before. They come in and they come in with a check mark. Now this is the first time
yeah,
that somebody had come in partnered with that I didn't know previously. Like
yeah,
I had known one partner previously,
yeah,
um, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's. And like I had like a few people there, so of course I'm just gonna talk, but I'm not gonna treat them differently.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
as a streamer, you like, especially like if you're not partnered and you see that check mark, you say, "Ah, this person right
You're
here."
like, oh, you start to salivate a little bit.
Oh, a little bit, but like that was like the main thing in the back of my head is like you're not treating this person differently.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Just act like you didn't even see it.
yeah, it's true. It's true because you don't want to show preference.
Yeah,
At least for me, like I don't want to show preference between like somebody who's been in my chat for like 3 or 4 months is there like at least once a week, and then
yeah,
somebody comes in and like all of a sudden I show all my attention to them just because they are more decorated.
yeah.
So, um, and like they come in like the next day that I stream and like they hang out and they really like the vibes. Um, and then I ended up joining their newly created stream team.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so I joined Team RD, and it's the mentality behind the stream team because when I was fresh to it, like I didn't know what a stream team was. I just kind
Yeah.
of figured it's a group of people, and like you see like the stream teams like
Y-
list out.
I don't even know too
Um,
much, so this is good
yeah,
for me.
so like a partner creates a stream team, and
Yeah.
you can join as many stream teams as you want.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
Yeah, so like that's the main thing is like, hey, if like for some reason like if like one of my friends starts a stream team, like I want to be able to join that.
Yeah.
You can be part of multiple stream teams. One will show up on your about section.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the approach that they had to this, and it was I'll name drop. It was RevDues, and it was the way that he's approached streaming
Mm-hmm.
has made like the impact. So like I'll look at and understand like what I'm doing um, as from a streaming aspect. Like
Yeah.
he'll do some coaching, and like the other people, it's a very small team.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like we share some community, but like not a whole lot.
So he's like mentoring you.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
way you're creating content.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
That's
No, and
incredible.
he's setting an example. He's keeping the stream team small just so that they can be focused, and we're effectively a family.
Yeah. That's
So
incredible.
it really was, and like it's like okay, so like this person came in like from a streamer aspect, like on like one of my worst days,
Yeah.
and like decided to come back and like keep on coming back, and then like liked the vibe enough, and I was like, hey, listen, I like you, I like where you're going, like do you want to join my team? Absolutely. And I sat on it for a couple days too. I was like, can I? What's the stream team involved? And then yeah, it's been growth ever since. And
That's amazing.
I think it's in part because like somebody had confidence in me,
Yeah.
and so that translates to like pathos, no,
Yeah.
ethos.
Yep.
Um, so that was the turning point.
Dude, that's so cool. And since we're talking about confidence, he would also mention in that one stream that you shaving your head was the best thing you ever did for your self confidence. By the
Oh
way,
yeah,
by the way, you look great. I just wanted to say, I think you're like I looked at your Instagram and all your other photos. I'm not saying you're ugly, but I think you pull off the shaved head. I think you look awesome, dude. You look good.
thank you.
Bald gang, baby.
Yes.
Um, Line Pup, is that you, my viewers? Because I have a friend who he's probably gonna go bald at some point. His hair is thinning, and so
Yeah,
that's who they're referencing.
it's a matter of like when you want to let it go, but also like
Yeah, how
here's the
was
thing too
that?
that what shaving my head,
Well, like getting to that point, because it's
getting to
it's an
that point.
emotional thing.
It is. So like here's what like finally I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna now like I can hide it. I can hide it. I can hide it. I was at my buddy's store, and he's like, hey, can you watch the register? I'm gonna go back and go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
And I sat down, and there's of course a camera behind the register, and
yeah,
there's also like the video camera system that was up there. And like I'm looking at the video camera system, and I'm just seeing at the back of this
yeah,
like vortex, just like this open real estate.
yeah.
And I just kind of
Prime.
I go back there and I touch it and like I kind of just like see where it's at. And my buddy who was going to the bathroom was just like, "Yeah, I see you noticed your bald spot,"
Yeah,
because he was of course looking at the cameras too. Just keep an eye on things. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna shave my head. So my friends got the first whack of shaving my head, and it was a weird feeling
yeah.
to not have hair there, but like
Dude, you rock it, man. You
I
absolutely
thank you.
rock it.
Thank you, but it's just like not having to worry about that.
Yeah,
It's just it's just such a relief. It really is.
yeah, yeah. That's awesome. He's
Hi.
quiet. Oh, is that one of your people?
That's one of my people.
Awesome. Does he sound better now, lady? Lady,
Or are they telling me to be quiet?
no, I think they were saying that you are quiet,
Oh, okay.
but you're not quiet anymore. I turned you way up.
All right.
There you
I'll
go.
turn my gain down a little bit then.
No, you're good. I think you probably sound great. I'm looking at the
Oh,
levels, and I think you were a little quiet, but we fixed that. That's awesome. Yeah, you. So the turning point and your hair, man, there's just so much. I can't hear you, Mage. Oh
but
man.
now that
I hope that
no,
that other people would have been able to hear you up until now. Thanks for the adjustment. Perfect. There we
oh,
go.
it's just a hug.
Oh yeah, you did it wrong, buddy.
I did it wrong. I'm so sorry.
There we go. Um. Yes. Your hair looks great. The team is
Thank you.
awesome. So would you ever join if someone else came in and said join my team? Would you do it?
It, I would have to evaluate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like what I want to do is I want to have a strong network.
Yeah.
We talked about that before. I just don't want to be one of the numbers on
Yeah.
there.
Well, you got to be intentional, and I think you do a really good job of. You're a person who thinks things through and is intentional about the decisions that you make, which is really awesome. Um. Okay, I have some activities for us.
Oh boy.
I have some activities, and they're really fun, and I want to do them, and I hate to do this. I have to pee. I'm gonna piss myself. I have to pee
All right,
so
yeah.
badly. I'm gonna run
Go ahead,
upstairs.
go.
This is
All
gonna be
right.
your stream for the next minute.
All right, cool.
So
Grab
take.
your ramen on the way back.
I will. You take this time to advertise and do whatever. I'm so sorry. I'm
No,
literally about to piss
Go.
myself.
Go.
Okay.
Get out of here. All right. Hi, chat. Well, welcome in. Excuse me. How you guys doing? So good. It's so good to be here. I'm so glad Rada's gone, right? Streamer's away. Let's go. Anarchy. Hi. Hello, everyone. So good to see you guys. Hi. Smooth baby face out of the stream. See, it's funny because like I have facial hair and Rado doesn't now. So like who's the captain of the stream, huh? Huh? It's me. I'm the captain now. Chaotic is better, right? Revolt against the Rado. You have adopted Rado status. I shall be loyal. Ah, yes, my first loyal subject. Thank you. Good call, great call. Oh my goodness. I hope he grabs his ramen like on his way back down. Like that's if I were him, like that's one of the things I would do. I'm not gonna shell myself out here. There it is. He does have the ramen.
Okay, I got the ramen. Oh my
Hey.
gosh, I almost spilled it.
Don't spill it. Don't spill that broth. Like I'm sure, like it's.
Well, it's
probably
dry
clean.
ramen. It's dry.
Oh,
so
dry ramen?
So what we not dry, but so we make. This is what I do. Okay, hold on. Okay, so what we do with our ramen is you take the ramen out of the packets, soak it in water.
Mm-hmm.
Let it get all soaked up. Then you throw it in a wok with soy sauce, garlic salt, onion powder,
Garlic powder too?
yeah, sriracha,
Okay.
like a little bit, just a little bit of
Okay,
each
yeah.
of those. Sriracha and a little bit of brown sugar and butter.
Oh, brown sugar.
And you
Yeah,
mix
oh,
it
yeah.
all up. You put some chicken on it, and then you just eat it like that, with no broth. And it's delicious. It's like pasta.
Yeah. How long is it heated in the wok for?
5-10 minutes. You really don't have to do much. Like I don't like cook it like really like I don't know. Yeah. I just get it warm and hot. What happened? Why did my chat disappear?
Yeah, moderator cleared it.
Okay. I think he was probably saying something sus. So
Oh yeah, it was very sus.
Kitty, stop being sus.
Something about you being a baby or
Yikes. Probably
little
'cause-
baby faced. Excuse me.
Yeah, my baby face. My little baby face. Okay. So I have some fun stuff. I want to start with our clips. Did you get clips? Did you forget?
I forgot.
Okay, that's totally fine. Okay, so that's totally fine. I have 3 of your clips that I'm going to show you. I should have
Okay.
messaged you earlier when I said it, but that's
No,
okay.
I'm sorry.
It's
That's on me.
fine. It's totally fine. I'm just going to eat ramen and show you clips, and it's going to be great. Okay. For half the first season, I didn't have my guests get clips, so it's totally fine. So I have 3 clips of yours. I actually have more. I might have more than 3 clips, but I'm going to pull them up, and then I'm going to ask you to kind of explain what's happening and why it's happening, and like give us the story about it. Okay?
Oh boy, I'm excited for this.
So-
I'm nervous.
So we're going to go over here. Let's see. Let me take a minute to get it right, get it tight. Okay. That's not.
That might make an appearance, Lady and Thrino.
I had so many that I really, really wanted to choose, but I didn't. So I'm gonna switch over with my thing so that you'll be able to hear it now. Or you should
Okay.
be able to hear it. Nope, that's not right. That's not the right one. But that is the hold on.
Oh yeah, this is my old.
Yeah,
Wait a second.
I did go to some. I did do some looking. I dug a little deep.
You know, there was a time when I streamed and I didn't have like a noise gate.
Okay.
That was I remember. Oh, this kid. Oh,
So this made me laugh so hard. Okay.
Afraid of you, even if you are my elder. Boys, girls, dogs, elders. There's nobody I won't fight.
oh my goodness.
Boys, girls, dogs, elders. There's nobody I won't fight.
I'm better than this. I'm better. Oh, I've contracted the.
Okay. So
That kid. That kid was so annoying. Oh my goodness, I hated that kid.
so
Much.
were you actively trying to kill that child, but you just couldn't? Like, what is happening here?
I think the attack that I used wasn't like originally like a damage one, but the chain lightning definitely was.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was gonna go all Palpatine on him, and I don't think you can actually harm children. You definitely can't steal from them, which is something I discovered a little bit later. It's like, wait a second, I can't steal from a child? What kind
That's
of game is
hilarious.
this? But yeah, that kid.
You're like, you had to rein yourself in and be like, no, I'm better than this.
You have to.
Oh, it's so funny, dude. I was laughing so hard. I was like, this is so random and great. Like, you were like, I could see, like, in your face, you were so over this kid.
Oh man,
And
I really hated that kid.
it was funny, man. It was real funny.
Yeah, I went after an NPC kid. Yeah.
Dude, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Okay, I have another one. That
one.
that also made me laugh
Oh my.
really
goodness.
hard. Oh, you're seeing all my notes. Ah!
Yeah, I'm seeing your notes. Switch
Okay,
over.
okay.
Switch over, quick.
We'll do that, and then now we'll go to the right one.
All right. There it is.
I don't even know where it's at. Oh, this one. Okay.
That's the one we just watched.
Yeah. Don't worry, it'll change.
All right, cool.
Okay, so
Look at this.
here's the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, he had haunted
Oh.
ground on? Ridiculous. Alright, hey.
I like it going back through and seeing
Oh.
my old lighting too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's come on. Not cool, bro.
Dude, you
All right,
fell
so-
for the old AFK.
So he was AFK the entire match. Like I went up there, like I poked him in the stomach like his Pillsbury Doughboy and everything, and just
Oh
like
my
I
gosh.
thought I was getting points, and like we had gotten 4 or 5 generators done at that point in time. We were just like killing time, and yeah,
And then he just was like, nope, psych.
yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get you. Like, listen, you came to me. That was on you.
That was so funny, man.
Yeah.
Because you totally weren't expecting it.
I wasn't. I was like, they'd been AFK for like 5-10 minutes at that point in time.
Yeah.
So like, at what? I thought I was safe. I lulled myself into a false sense of security.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to be brave, and I should have just been the
Just-
coward that I am in those games.
Yeah, dude. That I wasn't sure if it was like the last one. You were like the last one trying to escape.
Yeah.
But
No, they were completely AFK like the entire game.
That's
like
so
5, 10, maybe 15 minutes at that point in time. Oh, please don't hit my.
okay, so this is the next one, and let me get you the audio.
No, I heard myself a little bit
Okay.
on that one. So.
I thought I had a different third one, so I might try to find it real quick.
Okay.
Because I really, really liked the other one that I had, but this one made me laugh really hard too.
Oh, please don't hit my $600 camera. Good, I caught
The terror on your face, dude.
it. Wait a second. Hold on a second. I do actually like get it closer.
Yeah, yeah. But the absolute, like,
Oh, please don't hit my $600 camera.
Yeah, that's that face.
you're like, and then there you're like, oh my gosh.
Oh, I like how he said like, "Oh, I caught it.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it. I deflected it."
Yeah.
But like, oh my goodness.
Because your brain, like, essentially stopped functioning when you realized that it didn't go in your hand.
Oh my goodness. I was ecstatic that it just went as far away from the camera as it could possibly go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but the face I made when I made the internal decision that I was in fact going to throw it was that of utter sadness because, yeah, that's just
Yeah. No, keep going.
because it's just like, hey, so I use a Canon EOS M200
Yeah.
and it's got a Sigma lens on it, so that setup right now is roughly at about close to $1,000. So like anything breaking would just be like catastrophic.
There was one other clip. I want to try to find it real quick. Where you're making faces. Look, now we're just creeping on you. There's There's another clip that I had found.
Was I staring into the camera or
No, let me try to find it real quick. It was just on here earlier. Drop it like it's hot. Oh, that one looks interesting. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Drunken Mage. That one was really funny. When you hit the thing, it legit scared me. I was like, oh my gosh. I thought you were gonna fall. Where is it? Look at all these great clips. Look at all these great clips.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this on my hover.
It was an Overwatch clip, I think. Maybe it was really, really deep. A really old Overwatch
True
clip.
deep dive. Yeah.
Oh man, this dang clip! Look at this Gerudo link. Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is one of your amazing cosplays,
Yeah.
dude. Your cosplays are legit. Oh my gosh, the
Yeah.
Simba.
Honestly, I just taken it out of the bag too, so like I hadn't like fully presented it. I'm probably gonna do it again sometime soon.
Dude, you should make them. I don't know how often you do subathons, but
I got one planned in April, so like I'm talking to somebody about merch, and they do like a specific month of which they do merch. So they've sent me a couple of the designs.
What's
I
the
don't
best
wanna
month?
spoil it. Huh?
what's the best month to do merch?
I don't know what the best month to do merch is, but like I wanted to do April because my birthday's there.
Oh, okay,
And birthdays are generally a good time to do subathons too. So like I'm putting all my eggs in that April basket.
Yeah. So, you got some designs for merch coming out?
Oh yeah, yeah. So there is a focus on the potions and the hat and the dragon, and that's all I can say.
Dude, that is super exciting.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited. The artist is fantastic, and I hopefully I haven't like not replied to them recently because they sent me like a progress.
Oh
Oh no,
man,
I need to message them.
look at that. We're helping you stay on top of your stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I have another activity,
Okay.
and I'm very excited to do that activity with you. And it is because you're the beefcake that you are. It's going to be fitness related. So, we're not doing push-ups. We're going to continue we're going to continue our interview. But what we're going to do is we're going to get into plank position, aka push-up position.
Okay.
And I will ask you the questions, and I have 5 rapid fire questions that aren't so rapid fire, and we will hold plank position until. So if you want to get your cam set up,
Yeah.
I got.
Put this headphone on the charger. Hopefully that'll go because I got one that's going
Like
right now.
this is just my floor cam.
All right, let me just go ahead and show my cool transition.
Here's my toes.
Oh,
So
you can see that. All right, let me give me a second here. I want to bring your
no, yeah, take your time.
so I can see what I'm looking like. They're gonna show me the stream and all. Okay, I guess not. Let's get up a little lower.
I didn't even set my cam up very well, so I gotta figure. Okay, hold on. We're gonna. Okay, let's rig this right.
Okay.
Okay. Let's bring the. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, I have to look at my questions first. Okay, so. Oh, this is a good one, and this could go for a little bit of time. And then once I finish the question, then we'll go into the push-up position and we'll hold it. Okay. No, we're gonna hold a plank for an indefinite amount of time. So my first question is, do you have any Twitch or streaming horror stories?
So let me go down here. Twitch or streaming horror stories?
Yes.
I don't. I've been very. Can you hear me still?
Yes.
All right. I should have moved my mic. Okay, this is harder than I expected. No,
Yeah.
I don't have any real Twitch horror stories. I guess the only worst thing that I did was I ate the one chip on stream.
Yeah. How
And
was that?
I made the mistake of posting it on my Facebook.
Uh-huh.
So all my friends were there. It was up at that point in time. It was the most watched stream I've ever done.
Uh-huh.
And I can't believe that many people were watching me fail. Because I did the one chip once before.
Yeah.
Relatively fine. Relatively fine. I was like, yeah, I can definitely do this on stream. I could not. I played a match of competitive Overwatch. So.
That's pretty good. All right, my next question is, how did you get into doing the cooking streams?
So, binging with. Go and turn this down. Binging with Babish is one of the things that I've watched a lot recently. The last couple of years, that and Bon Appetit and things like that. And I was like, I really wanted to. I'm not a good cook. I'm not. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to do video games, video games and nerdy stuff. So I got a bunch of cookbooks and I started making those. So that's kind of how I got into that.
Bro, I'm dying.
Ah!
Okay, my next one is, do you have a favorite dish to cook?
Pasta al limon.
Okay. What's the first video game console you ever owned?
The first console I ever owned was a 64, but my family had a regular Nintendo and Super Nintendo.
That's amazing. What is your favorite video game of all time?
Skies of Arcadia Legends.
Okay. Last one. Oh, are there any prospects out there for a Mrs. Chaotic Good Mage or Mr.?
Oh my goodness, I am. Valentine's just coming around. Do have Valentine's, so maybe answers your question.
Okay. We're good. Oh, that was way harder than I expected it to be.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought, this will be easy. We'll talk for 10 minutes. No. Oh my gosh. Oh. That was. I had to take several breaks. I'm a weenie.
Oh my god. Listen.
I had to check the questions. I'm hoping that I gave you a sufficient workout.
Yeah, you did. So earlier today I was doing Russian twists, flutter kicks, and things like that for like abs. But it's been a while since I've done a plank.
Yeah.
Oh, I can feel it in my lower abs.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, my abs are on fire, dude. The breathing in the mic is not it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I wanted to do push-ups originally, but I knew that you would just absolutely shred me.
I can do push-ups like nobody's business.
I know, and I figured, I said, abs are usually something that's a little bit harder, so we're going to try to push them.
Trying to focus on the abs because of like the whole Naruto link thing.
Yeah, dude. You want to get those shredded links, those shredded abs.
You do.
Oh, okay. We can hop back over.
Hop back over? Perfect.
Yeah, you're good. No, I don't. After that, I don't have anything else planned. I don't want to make you anything that I'm gonna make you do. I'm gonna have to do, and my body is not ready.
There's my basket of clothes that I moved for.
It's beautiful. It looks great.
Yeah, thank you.
Everyone, I mean, I have a bunch of trash on my floor in my basement. It's pretty bad. I just live in trash.
I'm the trash man.
I'm the trash man. Yes, I'm glad you got that reference, dude. That's so funny, man. I was just thinking about putting that on my stream deck. Which, here's your second piece of advice for tonight, dude. Get a stream deck. The thing that I use to make but you don't have. I use them for like strictly memes, and the memes that I love them.
I just have mine set for scenes.
Dude,
and like I know I should build folders for like sound alerts and stuff like that.
You should do it, man, because it's so much fun. Especially when you're like talking to someone and then you just add in like the memes and use it for like conversation. It's so much fun. I love it. I'll never go back. My voice. Okay. Oh, so we talked a little bit about your unemployment, but
Oh yes.
now that you're unemployed, what do you stream? 4 or 5 hours a day?
So I stream, roughly about 4 to 5 hours a day. Generally, it's in the evening after the time that I would normally be working because I want to focus, or like that's always the intention is to focus
Yeah.
on finding a job first. And
Okay.
I haven't been very successful.
Yeah, so my question was,
Okay, go on.
no, despite having a master's, you're super
But
intelligent.
yeah, having a master's and having some modicum of charisma.
Yeah. No, I think you're great. I would hire you. If I could hire a salaried employee, I'd hire you.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
I don't know what I'd have you do, but
I don't know what I could do because and here's the thing that I need to get better at, and I know as a content creator and like somebody to be marketable out there, I need to have a better understanding of content creation, editing, and putting out videos outside of Twitch. So like we've talked a little bit about before, TikTok, Hover, YouTube. I don't know if I really want to jump into like the podcast realm.
yeah.
Because that's more longer form content than even like a Twitch video.
Yeah.
So it's more of a gamble for you too.
This is really, I tell people are like, why do you want to do a podcast? There's so many podcasts. I'm like, I don't even really do the podcast for my viewers. This is for me. This is for me to interact with other streamers and like talk to you guys and relate about streaming things. And, that's why I do it, man. So, but you stream 4 or 5 hours a day. That leaves you 20 hours in a day. What you said you're looking for jobs, but are you trying to allot other off-stream time to your on-stream success?
No, and that's one of the things that kind of bugs me a little bit too, because I'm in like this weird position.
Yeah.
Where am I a full-time content creator? Technically, if you look at the hours that I work, I think like weekly, I'll put in cooking streams. Sunday streams are generally a little bit longer.
Yeah.
so I almost hit that, like 40-hour threshold.
Yeah.
But I don't take time out to like go back through and edit. I do have like the Adobe programs. I haven't quite learned it. We've talked about TikTok. I've got 3 TikToks.
Yeah, dude.
Um, so like it's always been like if I'm gonna be that full-time content creator, that's what I got to start doing. It's really what I got to start doing, because you just go off the platform.
Yeah.
You get more people in. You have a better sense of like enhancing like your own channel. Like if you go into video editing, things like that, you can create a channel trailer. You can put out better clips out there, which is
And it takes time, man.
it does. It's so Twitch is very easy because it's I don't know if it's classified as short form content.
Yeah.
I know long form content is like what you have to go through. You have to shoot it, edit it, put it together, things like that. All I
Yeah.
have to do is I hit live, and that's it.
Yeah.
The only thing that I can do for fluff is I can update overlays, sound alerts, alerts,
Have
redemptions.
memes.
Yeah, have memes, which will. I've got an empty spot on my Stream Deck.
There you
I'll
go.
put a folder for memes.
Bro, here's what you
Um,
don't know, too. You can have more than one page on
Oh
that
yeah,
thing.
no, I know.
I
know.
have 5 pages of memes.
5 pages.
Yeah,
of memes.
dude.
Man,
And I don't plan on stopping. I want to, it's going to be insane.
I love memes so much.
Yeah.
Like I can speak in memes.
Same. I love it. But yeah, that's awesome, man. I mean, TikTok is the way. It's the most consistently.
Yeah, but have you considered Hover at all?
So someone else, you're not the first streamer. I have another streamer who we're interviewing in a couple weeks, and she recommended Hover as well. I had never heard of it until she had said it. What's your review on it, on Hover?
So what my review on Hover, the most people that are on Hover are other streamers.
Yeah, that's what she had said. It's like a good place for the networking.
It's good for networking because like you'll find people. It'll just like link to your Twitch page because I think I told you once before. I changed my TikTok account from business to personal so I can do
Yeah.
like one audio and that's. But
Yeah.
like they'll direct link it. You can take clips right from your Twitch. Like you don't have to download them, upload them.
Yeah.
Although you can do that for older clips, but yeah. And Hover does a quarterly NTS Next Top Streamer, which I said when they were doing the last Next Top Streamer that I would start like pouring into Hover, and I just haven't because I need to go back to my streams and clip things because what you're reliant on as a streamer is your community to clip things that are funny or important.
You hear that,
Or you
guys?
have-
It's important. Clip it.
It is important to clip moments for the streamer that they can turn into content.
Yeah.
Because it just helps feed things. But if you don't have that, you can have like markers that you can add in for your streams, or you can kind of remember like certain stream markers. But then it's remembering and going back through and clipping things. There was one I made this clip, and I'm not joking. 10 times. It was when making a arepa steak con queso.
Yeah.
And like it's a good clip of the cheese stretch. It's the best cheese stretch I've ever done. But for some reason, Twitch is not allowing me to clip that specific moment.
That sucks. That's so frustrating.
I know, it's the peripheral moments. Like it's the side to side moments that allows me to do it. But I was like, oh my goodness, this is so frustrating. And I spent like a long time trying to get that done and uploaded. But
Yeah.
just couldn't do it. So
Do you have a button on your stream deck for clipping? Because someone told me that I talked to another streamer. Oh, the guy I did last week, Talon. He had said one of his stream deck buttons is it's a direct clip.
Okay,
It's just
no,
clip.
that's good.
I'm thinking
I
about
think
adding that just because I think I'm funny. Sometimes I'm like, I want to clip that.
I think the direct clip is like what 30 seconds after
Yeah.
you, or
Well,
you hit it,
previous.
and it's like
The
yeah,
previous
that's
30
like,
seconds.
previous 30 seconds. And I know your OBS can do like a clip. Generally, like you can just
Wait, you can?
yeah, but
Ooh, I didn't know that.
yeah, but yeah, as a content creator, you really have to spend hours and hours of your own reviewed content to go in and find little nuggets to send that out to other platforms, and that's just not something that I've sat down and done. I said I was gonna do it,
Yeah.
but
I
then like in my brain, I haven't made that switch to like this is my life.
Yeah, you haven't fully gone over to the dark side.
Yeah,
I um I did it pretty consistently for the last like 80 days on Instagram, but I've started to fall off, and I gotta give myself a kick in the butt and get back to posting. And I'll
yeah.
probably add hover. I was doing like Instagram and TikTok, but I'll add hover because the networking. It's once I get it for Instagram ready, then just throw it up on TikTok and hover as
Oh
well.
yeah.
Might as
Do you
well.
do reels or?
Yeah, I was doing just posts with a bunch of hashtags, and now I do reels. But I don't even see that much success from either Instagram. Really, the Instagram for me is an archive of my best moments, and
Yeah.
TikTok, I'm just hoping that one day one of my insane clips goes viral,
Yeah.
and
I
then I'll convince myself to make like do the dances and the other things.
yeah, it's dances. I've only done like a couple of audios. The one that I made the switch for, this is gonna sound very narcissistic, but that's perfectly
That's
fine.
okay.
It's it's the infinity audio. Do you know what that is?
I don't think so. I might know it if you describe it.
All right. So I can use a prop. Maybe that'll help you. So you take the ring light.
Oh, is this the and then they're like half naked or
Yeah.
whatever? The girls are half naked.
Well, the people,
The people are half naked
or
usually.
it's just illuminating the silhouette.
And the silhouette of their bodies. Dude, you have a good body for that. That would you could make you can
That's
you make some people salivate with that Gerudo link.
yeah.
You
So
can
like
get real steamy with that Gerudo link.
yeah, that's
I
yeah,
missed something. Is he teaching Rado how to do a thirst trap? Yes.
so another one that I have in like the bag that I want to do is there's a trend and it works well with me because I do cooking streams. So
Yeah.
it's Elmo.
Okay.
It's onion, celery, garlic. Oh, is onion,
Oh,
celery,
I think
garlic,
I saw this the other day. I heard it.
balsamic vinegar.
Yeah.
That's a big word for Elmo.
Yeah.
But it's that balsamic vinegar. So you're normal, right? Onion, celery, carrots, and then like you switch
Uh
to
huh.
balsamic vinegar, and it's usually like a more intense like moment, seductive if you want to use that
Yeah.
terminology. Um,
You got it.
but yeah, so like
Dude, that'd
I
be so great.
just be in the kitchen like normally. I don't know, just make the switch, just wearing only the apron. I don't know,
That would be
but
amazing. Dude, I would love it if it seems so polar opposite of like your personality on stream. But like Joey said, like, dude, just fill your TikTok up with thirst traps.
honestly,
Bro,
yeah.
do it. That would be so hilarious.
Oh my goodness,
Uh
I've been waking up and going to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning.
yeah,
Five
dude.
5:30. So I'm really working into that. Because I said I was gonna do this, and this is a theme so far, right?
Yeah.
Like I said I was gonna do it, I said I was gonna do it, I didn't do it. I did it, and I'm successful at it.
Yeah.
Um like I'm going to the gym early
Isn't that
and like
always how it goes though? Like
yeah,
like you know what you should be doing, and then you say no, it takes too much effort. And then you start doing it. And you're like, why didn't I do this 6 months ago?
exactly. Why did I do this like 2-3 years ago at that? Like I could be so
Mm-hmm.
much further ahead. Yeah,
Yep.
it's just that. And granted, it's only been like a week that I've been doing this. But I have been going to the gym more, and like I'm feeling it's all about that confidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm finally like getting up to the confidence where like, okay, yeah, finally I'll do this.
Mm-hmm.
And like the clips that were there earlier, the Gerudo link, that was a long process to get there, but like I feel like once you make the notion or switch in your head,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm gonna do this. Like after you do it, damn. First of all, that felt good.
Yeah.
Second of all, why didn't I do this sooner?
Yep. Yeah, dude. That's it, and it's so validating too,
It
because
is.
especially when other people are like in on it and they're like they back you, because like you're like I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, and then they're
Yeah.
like this is great, and you're like yes, I'm doing it right.
And here's the thing, like with the moments that I'm talking about previously, uh, that could fall flat. Like I could post thirst traps on TikTok all day, um, but at the end of that day, like I'm doing that for me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like this is me. This isn't for like the views, although the views obviously would be nice and like
Yeah,
all
dude.
but like yeah. Um,
There you
side
go.
note. Side note. Want to know something that's very validating for yourself?
What?
If you haven't done this already,
I'm excited.
um, boudoir.
You
I
Wait.
I have done. I have done.
you have done boudoir shots of yourself.
I one of the people that I knew were doing boudoir photos, and I was like, $60? Sure.
Wait. So you're telling me somewhere out there exists. Did you do it like in the Link outfit?
No, I
That
did
would
this
be
like several years ago.
okay. And what do you do with these photos? Do you throw them out there on Tinder?
Just no.
Like, hey
I
girl,
just
check
have
this
them.
out.
I just have them. I think this was like 2018 when I did it.
Okay.
And I have it. I have it in my closet. It's the VK sweater. Do you know what that is?
The VK sweater, dude. I don't.
You're
There's
gonna
so
look.
many
You're gonna look
things.
it up.
I'm gonna look
You're
it
gonna
up.
look it up. Oh, I hope your safe search is on.
Well, it's not. It shouldn't come up on the. Wait, you wore this?
Yes.
Wait, you can see what I'm looking at right now?
I can't see what you're looking
Hold
at.
on, hold
but
on.
if
Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you, just so that you can see it. What I'm looking at.
show it to you, I could get out of my closet.
Is this is what it is?
Second. Are you showing it to me like somewhere else? or
In
are you
Discord.
putting it on a
It should
screen?
be on
On
Discord.
Discord?
Yeah.
All right, let me check. Real quick. Switch over because I have you full screen. Oh wait, that's why I have you full screen.
What is the VK sweater? Is this it?
Did you tag me in it or?
No, I'm live streaming.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't switch it over. I'm so dumb, dude. Hold on. There you go. Now you should see it.
Yeah, that's me.
This is what you looked like this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Did you get like an extra small? Like what?
I got a few sizes.
Okay.
It's a very stretchy thing.
Okay. What do you plan on doing with these photos? Would you ever like put them on a Patreon or something?
Here's the thing.
Is this for the future chaotic Miss Mage or Mr. Mage?
I tell you what, I have them on my phone, which is probably a terrible place, but I have the worst facial hair. Like I have my Doctor Strange facial hair.
Oh my
And-
gosh! Like just the goatee?
Just the goatee.
That's amazing, dude. That's so amazing. I'm just like trying to picture it in my head. And I'm not like laughing at I don't want it to make it seem like I'm not I'm like this is amazing. Like so cool.
Let's see here.
Oh my gosh. Would these ever see the light of day? If you got enough like subs or something?
If I were to open up another.
Would you make a calendar?
All right, this one.
No way you're gonna show us?
This one's fine. This is.
This is safe for work.
This is
Yo!
Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and make sure that camera focuses.
Yo! consistency out there. Bro, make this man a star right now.
There are other ones.
Oh my gosh, bro. That is so amazing.
Black and white too. Like they have some black and white.
Oh my gosh.
And what else did I do?
Have you ever talked about this on stream before?
I might have alluded to it once.
Bro, we're getting the scoop, baby. Dude. What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys. Somebody clip it.
Somebody clip it.
Somebody clip it. I want to be able to look at this tonight before I go to bed.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that's incredible. That is, dude, you are an incredible specimen, man. Talk about problems with self-confidence, and then you show me your boudoir. That is
Boudoir.
your dudoir, dude. That's amazing, dude. You're incredible. You know that.
It's I tell you what, the experience is fun, and here's the thing: like you have those photos for as long as you can keep them.
Yeah, sure.
So like, put them up on the cloud, or don't.
Yeah.
Put them on a safe phone, or hard drive, and just like art is immortal.
Happy
And
Valentine. Yo, NFT, your dudoir.
And if it's chaotic to a pose, like what do you?
He wants to see a boudoir pose.
A boudoir pose.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's see your
Absolutely.
fully clothed boudoir pose.
There's one that I did. Hold on a second. Let me just.
You got to reference it real quick?
Yeah, because it was. All right, so it was on a couch.
I want to try it too. I'm going to do it with you.
All right, so like it's a full leg like this. It's almost like the Burt Reynolds.
Thank you.
Just like, ta-da!
Hey.
Oh wait, hold on a second. There's another one. It was with the VK sweater,
Okay.
but it was like the Marilyn Monroe,
Oh my gosh.
like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's exactly the face that I was doing.
This is amazing. This is so amazing.
And I did like the laying down with the feet up. Like I don't know if you've seen like the Bugs Bunny or bunny thing where you just like put your feet behind your head and have ears.
Yo, did you have
But
the
yeah,
cake? Oh my god.
What?
Did you have the cake in the shot? Have you seen that Bugs Bunny TikTok? You know what I'm talking about when they
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
What are you referring to as cake? Is it like the actual cake or is it the metaphorical cake?
It's-
Because the answer, yes, the cake is there.
the cake. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. I did not expect to be talking about this.
The whole nexus of that was an anime convention where they got a bunch of us. So VK sweaters were like a big thing.
Yeah.
Or you saw the online search, obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So we got a bunch of us guys got together and like, let's go ahead and do this. I was like,
Oh my
okay,
gosh.
sweet. So I got a couple of them, and then like I ran around with thousands of people. Thousands.
In VK sweaters.
In VK sweaters. So like the only thing I had on at the time was just basically my Under Armour boxers.
Oh
Well,
my
boxers.
gosh.
Yeah, boxers. So like
Dang. Sorry, I'm looking at this poll where they put it up. Who did it better, Rado or Mage? You are absolutely shredding me. Who did the dude wars better? Oh my gosh.
but yeah, but trust me, man, if you have a chance to do it, just do it.
Dude, that's amazing. I'm going to do dude wars and make a big poster. You know, like the beer girl poster? I'm going to do it and give it to Mrs. Rado.
Hey, that would be like a good present.
Yeah, man. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. So, dude, we were talking about confidence. and
We were.
we were talking about confidence. And so something that doesn't get talked about a lot with streamers is like their mental health and what they go through. And so I know you talked a little bit about building your confidence. And
Is that music you? Or is that me? That's me. Okay.
I
never mind.
think-
Sorry.
you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Your Dude War mixtape came on in the background.
It did.
Oh boy,
It did.
you ready to do
Sorry.
your Magic Mike routine?
There was a lot of bass that was going. I was like, wait a second. This sounds like something's epic is gonna happen.
Yeah,
I was like,
dude.
wait a second. Did my thing?
I'm talking about mental health, and we're like dun 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 dun.
Listen, Skyrim will get you through anything.
Yeah,
That-
dude.
Oh man.
So what are some of the things that have helped you stay positive?
My community.
Yeah.
It starts and ends with the community. There's a lot of things like in between that, but like having a great community that has your back, has your support, is it changes things. It changes things. So like when you are starting off streaming and like you have like maybe 1 or 2 views in there and not a whole lot of talking, and it's like people that just come in and out that are just like checking out you for whatever reason. But it's the people that come back or active part of your Twitch, your Discord, like they follow you on other socials. Like I think you mentioned this before. It's you're doing something right.
Yeah. Yep. That validation.
So, like, yeah, exactly, and having. And I mentioned this before, just having one person believe in you and taking a chance on you. That will give you confidence as well too.
Amazing. Kitty Hart is your biggest fan of the Dude War.
Mage one,
in my
but
own.
that's only because I have experience.
Yeah, exactly. Just let me get a couple sessions under my belt. I'll be right up there with him. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of the questions that I had. We hit a lot of good things, I think. Do you have any questions for me? Anything that you want to talk about?
No. I think I talked about this like when I talked to you in the cars. Like, I love to just be like a participant.
Yeah.
Like, because as a streamer, like you drive, you have to create the content, you have to come up with a plan. Sometimes, and I think I told you this like verbatim. Sometimes it's just nice to be in the passenger seat,
Absolutely.
just along for the ride.
How have you liked the ride so far?
Oh, it's been a great ride.
Good. I'm glad.
It's other than like the whole planking thing, like that was.
Dude, that was painful, man. Oh
man, I thought I could last longer.
yeah, so did I. And I got down in that pose, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I have made a mistake."
Immediate.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ooh, lady said that you already have a Valentine. I thought you said you didn't.
I don't have a lady. Who?
Oh,
Andrew. Oh, I do. Oh, sorry. I guess I do. One of my friends offered to be my Valentine. No.
Perfect.
I think they're right. But
Perfect.
like, I'm just gonna go over in Animal Crossing and send them chocolates.
Perfect. That's
I know
amazing.
who it is now. Andrew, hey buddy.
All the peeps starting to come through. What the heck is
my
that?
peeps are here.
It's a ditto.
It's a ditto. Oh,
It's a ditto with his face on it, dancing. Amazing.
Andrew, were you here for the boudoir photo reveal or?
Oh my gosh, is he an IRL friend?
He's a friend that I made off of stream, but like I love him to death.
Yeah.
So.
Listen, man, if you weren't here, this is the place. We're finding out things. We're finding out things about Chaotic Good Mage that I never thought we'd find out.
And here's the thing. So this is a different space than what I have.
Yeah.
So like I'm a little bit more open to just like talking about it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like I don't have to worry about like
The brand that
I
you've started to cultivate.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about is this going to impact the brand. I mean,
Yeah.
the greater answer to that is once you put it out there, it's out there. But like,
Yeah, I fully expect to capitalize on your half-naked photos as much as I
good.
can.
Do you want the OneDrive link?
Yo! Let's go! Oh
Anyway,
my
who
gosh.
uses OneDrive?
Yeah, right? No, but you bring up a good point, like speaking about brand. I mean, you've made some some pretty it seems like you make some pretty conscious decisions about how you carry yourself on stream, and what are talk to me a little bit about like why you made
So,
those decisions.
It does like come up with like a little bit like of upbringing to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's like how you want to be able to market yourself and find your niche. Like I
Yeah.
said, I don't want to be considered like a cozy streamer. I don't swear a lot,
Yeah.
but I don't have like the mature tag on there as well. So
Yeah.
I did.
Would you
There,
consider
there,
yourself family friendly?
to some degree, I would. What is family friendly?
That's a great question.
Because I will talk about Urbosa
Ooh.
and
Best girl?
the Huntress
Okay.
quite a bit. It's like, hey, listen.
Oh boy. Did you
Uh,
get into
um,
detail?
no, I don't get into detail, but like, it's just to be like, hey, like if
I feel like
there's
that.
somebody that absolutely, like
I don't.
crushed me, like it would be them.
Oh yeah. But like, I don't think that's not family. I don't know. I'm kidding.
Yeah, so like, I mean, I'll talk about that because it's just, it's
I
fun.
I say sus things about Mrs. Rado,
Oh yeah.
but I would consider myself family friendly.
So, but like, here's the thing, and this might be a little too like pinning it on there, but like, is it um, something that's a fun back and forth between you two, or is it just something that you just do, just see what kind of reaction it is?
Like the things that I say.
The sus things. I have no idea what you say, but like,
Yeah, I'll just say like. I'll just say things like. What I'm trying to think. I said something in chat earlier. She was like, I don't know. She'll be like, I need to sit down. And I'll be like, you sit on. No, I don't know. I'll just say things that allude to things.
okay,
You know?
okay.
You
No,
know what I'm
no,
saying? That
I just
they're
didn't know,
like,
like you said, like
you come over here. I'll
Yeah.
come on. You're over here. You know.
Yeah.
Like silly things. I'm not like, hey yo girl. Hey yo.
You know, and I have said this.
You said
like,
put on some. Oh, I said take your dress off or something to her
Oh,
earlier,
okay.
or take your pants off. Yeah.
I said I'm wearing your dress.
Yeah.
I've said this a lot of times, like in my cooking streams, where it would be like it's offhandedly, but it's very a conscious decision. Like it would be nice to have somebody in the kitchen. Um, so
Ah.
so yeah, like it would be fun to have somebody to work with,
Yeah.
like as part of your for lack of a better term, content,
Yeah.
because it's
Is that one of the things that you're looking for now? Like
it
must
is.
must be willing to be part of my internet life.
I want, here's the thing, I want somebody to be supportive
Mm-hmm.
of the content. They don't have to be like directly like in it, although it would be nice, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know, it's just it's so this room is always empty. This room is always empty. The kitchen
Yeah.
generally is empty except for when Poppy comes in because I've got some cheese.
Yeah.
And when you end stream, like you're packing up or you're like you're picking things up, and it is incredibly empty.
Yeah.
And I just want somebody to be there.
Yeah.
So like to go back and forth with like either in chat or like for you, like when she was there,
Yeah.
just the back and forth that you guys had while you guys were picking things was just something like, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So like yeah,
I-
that'd be fun.
I've gotten really lucky. Mrs. Rado is extremely. First off, she's extremely amazing, and super supportive, and has always been wicked supportive of my online ventures, my offline ventures, everything that I do. And I've kind of unfairly thrown her into things, and she is just taking it with stride. We do a monthly Mrs. Ratto stream takeover now, and so I
I
literally
think I've
am
seen clips of that.
yeah, I literally am just like, all right, pick your day this month. You're doing a stream takeover, and she's just awesome. She does it, and she's pregnant, and she does it in this freezing cold basement, and yeah,
Get a space heater.
yeah,
Not
we
for you,
we
for
had
her.
one, and then it broke. We had like a little one, like a $20 one, and it worked really well, but then it broke. So, yeah,
Yeah, and we've almost ad nauseum talked about this, but confidence comes from like so many different places. Like you have your own confidence, you've got the confidence of your community, you've got confidence of
Yeah.
somebody that you consider like a mentor,
yeah,
and then there's of course more social, like from your friends, and then above that still is your partner's.
yeah.
confidence.
You really. It seems like you have a really solid foundation of like really, uh, you know, just positive people in your life, in your online life that have really been able to help you get through a lot of this stuff, which is really awesome. It's like
Yeah.
I really struggled when I first started streaming, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this. Like find more people that I can really relate to, because when I first started streaming, I would get like some streamers that would come in and be like, let's collab and stuff. And I had some streamers that were pretty active with me for a couple months, but like they weren't healthy, and they weren't like really. They were in it for themselves, and I mean everyone's really like in it for themselves, but
Yeah.
I think that there's a difference between being in it for yourself and like actually caring about the other people that you're like they were just like there for them and like wanted to use, like I wasn't much bigger than them, but they wanted to use my platform to help them grow and like take advantage of like what I had to try to boost themselves, and it didn't feel great. And they'd be like, why when we play we're always on your stream and this and that, and it just never sat right with me. And I was like, I want to collab with people, but I want to do it right, and I want to do it on a term and in a way where both of us feel good about it, because like yeah.
So like I've seen clout chasing from a different aspect in my time in the cosplay world. And
Yeah.
you see that a lot of times at conventions, and you'd be able to spot it, and like you can do it here too,
Yeah.
especially like on Twitch. So when you see something and you don't like it, you generally try not to do it yourself, which is something that like
Yeah.
I try and make sure like I don't do.
Yeah.
Like I like I've talked about before, I don't market myself as
Yeah.
a streamer. Sometimes I like to go into a room or a chat where I'm not known,
Yeah.
and just like hang out and vibe.
Mhm.
But one of the things that I've want to be is as genuine as I possibly can, like who I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like it's connecting to people.
Yeah.
So like it really doesn't matter to me, like especially like when it comes to other content creators, like the numbers behind them. It's the person.
Yeah.
If that person's really cool, like, I will go to the ends of the earth.
Yeah.
So,
And that's kind of how I feel too. Like it's for me, it's about how you engage with them, and you know.
yeah. Although like hello.
Yeah, you got a couple of shout outs in the chat.
I have a few people in here
Yeah.
that I know. So where's my thought going on that one?
Clout chasers.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
clout
the
chasers.
sombrero.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, it's a sombrero. But it's the person. It's developing a relationship with them,
Yeah.
and then like it's oh my goodness, where was it going? I got distracted. But yeah, I guess I don't know. It's just being relatable at the end of the day, because Here's the thing, like with Twitch and
Yeah.
content creation in general, like it's gonna be here for maybe like a little while of your life. You might
Yeah.
do it like 2, 3, 4 years, but like you can build a relationship with somebody, and that can go beyond like being a chatter or be, like being a viewer or
Yeah.
like being in collaboration with them. Like you can develop like true friendships and
Yeah.
relationships that transcend the platform. And at the end of the day, I know like I'm not going to be able to do this for like you mentioned like a 5 year plan.
Yeah, your
I don't
sustainability.
I don't have a 5 year plan. I don't know how long this is going to last. Am I going to
Yeah.
find a job that pushes streaming to like more of like a weekend thing or like a once a day thing? Quite possibly, but like, am I still going to be able to
What
support
what
my
happens if you
friends?
push to partner? Would that change the way you look at it?
From like the
From a
relationship or
from like a sustainability
yes,
that
sustainability that changes things.
yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
But like I would, and I would. It's easy to say it when like you're not there, but like I've been consistent like the whole way so far.
Yeah.
Like I don't see myself changing. I'm still gonna keep the same general mentality that I have, and if that mentality doesn't get me to partner, oh well.
Yeah. You got to stay true to yourself.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing. Like even like so my mentality going into it was like I'm going to do this. If no one shows up, fine. I tried it. If it
Yeah.
goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. But like as soon as I started feeling like oh, I've got to play this game tonight because
Mm.
this other game that I want to play, like no one's going to watch. I was like no, I can't. I'm not just gonna settle out and like play a game that I don't want to play because it's gonna get more viewers. So I've tried to stay consistent with that.
Chat's so showing love.
Yeah.
I got some love back.
Yeah.
See, that right there is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because they're coming through. They're stopping in. They're the people at the end of the. Well, I keep on saying at the end of the day, but like,
At the end of
um,
everything.
yeah. So like they're there for you. Like
Yeah.
they support you more than just like a follow, and like they're concerned for your well being. They want to make sure that you succeed.
Hallelujah.
And yeah, right. So like those type of people, keep them around as long as you can,
Yeah.
because that is your support system. Because you turn off the stream,
Yep.
it's just you unless you have that support system.
Yeah, man. That's awesome. How I don't know. I I am part of so many discords now because of like going into other streamers and like trying
Yeah.
to be active. But how are you on Discord? Do you enjoy like your community on Discord? Because I almost feel like
But
Discord and Twitch are two different communities. Like
they are.
they're two different beasts.
Yeah, yeah. So, I used to be a little bit more active in like other discords.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just more like a legacy holdover
Yep.
from like the early days of like their inception, or
Yeah.
like really well known person. Um, but I'm probably active in well, obviously my Discord, and I
Yeah.
love my Discord community. It sometimes it's the same 5 people, but like they're having like an absolute
Yeah.
banger of a conversation,
Dude,
and
that's
like they're
so
having
cool that
fun.
you say
They're,
that.
they're dropping memes,
Yeah.
and like I really I love seeing what they come up with. Sometimes it's, oh my goodness, it's off the wall stuff. Like
Yeah.
there was one time where they were just talking about, I think for an hour and a half, and it was like 60 or 70 messages. It was a lot to go through
Yeah.
of like Power Rangers.
That's amazing.
They were just going off on Power Rangers. It was 2 people, and they
Yeah.
were very excited about that.
That's so awesome.
Um, but yeah, it is entirely different because you'll have people who will lurk in your chat,
Mm-hmm.
but like they'll be active in Discord. And
Yeah, dude.
sometimes they're very active in your Twitch chat. They're in your Discord, but they don't say anything.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? It's very like
Yeah,
surprising.
it's it very much so is. And like I said, I think I'm active in just like 1, 3, probably 5. I'll pop in.
Yeah.
5 I'll pop in, but the rest of them I'm trying to keep the amount of discords that I'm in
Yeah.
uh, small.
Yeah.
So
I
because I
think
just
I gotta go through and clean mine out too. I stay in like the streamers that I have on the show,
yeah.
and I try to pop in like when I and say hi and like catch up with them, but it's getting to be more difficult the more people I have on the show.
It is. It is
Yeah.
because it's go first of all going through and catching up if you don't have the notifications on.
Yeah.
If you have the
Because if you
notifications,
have them on, then you get swamped.
you do. There's one that I'm probably outside of my own. I'm very active in, but I
Yeah.
don't have notifications on because it's just going to be so many.
I would never tell anyone who's part of my Discord to not have notifications on in my own Discord, but like there are so many Discords that I don't have notifications on
Yeah.
because I just can't. I just can't. I'll go and
Um,
check it like once a week, but I'm like I can't manage my own and weed through all of this. You know.
Yeah,
So
no, it's true. And let me just go and do this real quick. There it is. Um, but yeah, it's I too would never say like, hey, you should turn notifications off. But I understand if you do,
yeah, for sure.
because I know for me like you can mute certain channels.
Yeah,
And
that's always my first recommendation when people are like, "Why is there so many messages?" I'm like, "Just mute the channel.
yeah,
Keep keep
or just
notifications."
yeah, mute certain channels because, like, for instance, I have Nightbot integrated into my Discord, so like all my
Okay.
commands are there. So I know some people have like bots that are bot specific channels.
Yeah.
Because it's just a bunch of people just going in and like typing in the same thing. Like I know one, I've got a horoscope or zodiac bot,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that thing. But if I had to
If you had
watch
all
people play-
300 people doing it, then
well, here's the thing about Zodiac Bot. There's only 12 of them, and
yeah.
it's once per day. So like, it's only gonna be.
Oh
12
yeah,
messages,
you're
but
right.
it's
You're
gonna be
right.
like it's gonna be like massive amounts. Or like,
Yeah.
here's the thing: movie text channels. Like when you're in Discord and you're watching a movie and you're
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
still talking. That is just listen. That's the first one that's muted. If
Do
I
you,
join a Discord,
yeah. Do you watch movies or encourage people to watch movies? I am always trying to encourage people to use, like, I almost want my Discord to feel like your aunt's home, that relative that you love to go over their house and just hang
oh
out.
yeah,
That's like
oh yeah,
the
no.
vibe I try to build for my Discord. Just a place where people can, like, hang out and, like, you know?
Maybe you've seen this too, but like you can encourage people to do that, but like they join the Discord for you, and it's
Mhm.
more welcoming if you're there.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you can like, hey, my aunt's house. You know the code to get in.
Yeah.
You know that fridge is fully stocked, but
But
like
you're going there to see the aunt. Yeah.
exactly because she knows how to make the mac and cheese and the cookies. You have to make it on your own.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like,
Do you do Discord events?
I do. I
Yeah.
do. So like we did more recently, and I know I'm gonna get from the people in chat here that I haven't done the Lord of the Rings that I
Yeah.
promised in December.
Oh no.
But so like we watched Arcane. We'll do Dead by Daylight.
You watched the
tournament.
whole series?
We watched the whole series.
That's
It's 9 episodes.
it's so good though. It's
It is.
so
It is
good.
very good.
Yeah.
And we've watched a couple Studio Ghibli movies. We've watched Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I mentioned that we should probably watch The Witcher, but like, here's the thing. So like, I stream Tuesday, Thursday,
Yeah.
Saturday during the day, and Sunday at night. So I basically take the nights out of the equation.
Mhm.
That leaves Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Mhm.
Right now, Friday, I'm doing. You mentioned this before. I'm doing Ultimate Frisbee, but it's indoors, so it's
Yeah.
called Ultimate.
Yeah.
And then Wednesdays are generally hanging out with friends. They come over here.
Yeah.
Considering how quiet it is right now, is the game over with?
I it must be. It must be over. I don't
Um,
know.
But and then there's Mondays too, and like it's the allotment of time too.
Yeah.
So like it's really nice if you can have people who set up events for you.
Mhm.
Like I
And then
had
you just show up.
you can show up if you want to,
Okay.
or I guess if you want to is relative to. You can show up if you can,
Yeah.
but like having good mods that are just like will take the onus on them because
Yeah.
it's not necessarily their Discord, but
Yeah.
like they're still like involved and like they've put into it and like they're like what you know
Mhm.
what's great, let's go ahead and watch like Encanto, or
Yeah.
let's go ahead and watch the Family Stone, and then just like some people will show up, and that's great to see because like you can go in like if you're out and about and you can just like pop in and just see how many people are in there. You've got that the movie text script of your
Chat.
own. You can
Yeah.
like see what they're talking about, um,
Dude,
and
and talking about mods and building mods and mentoring, even that's even a whole nother conversation that I,
it is
oh my
it is.
gosh. But
I've been blessed with friends,
yeah.
and I've been blessed with people who have bought in to the community and are there to support it.
Yeah.
So
I ha-
I'm extremely lucky.
yeah. I have some people in place. I have some people in chat here that are mods, and I'm 100% very thankful for all my mods.
Oh
I
yeah,
think my one of my things, I have a couple things I'm working on this year, and one of the things I'm working on is really honing in on kind of, I guess, the discipling. I don't know what the right word. Really, just working with my mods and like building them up and empowering them and kind of like we were talking about, encouraging them to take more ownership
exactly.
and stuff like that. So
Well, they help run the temperature of the chat.
yeah,
Like it's the lifeblood. So like if they have a first time chatter or like somebody stopping in for the first time, and they have a better understanding like of the culture of your chat, like what is
hmm,
allowed and what isn't allowed. So they'll help keep that in tone while you're gaming or like for instance if I'm cooking or something like that.
yeah,
Um, and it's been phenomenal. And you asked me while we were planking if I had any horror stories. I don't really. One, because I think I'm incredibly lucky,
yeah.
and two, a lot of things have been nipped in the bud before I even see it.
That's great. That's so
Um,
great. That's so great. Dude, this has been a ton of fun talking to you. And we've been talking for like 2 hours. Isn't that crazy?
oh shoot, it is.
So
Do you want to do games or